The Picts, the painted people, the blue people, Rome's northern nightmares. The Picts were a pre-medieval tribe of people who lived in Scotland and spread to most of Britain, Ireland, and even parts of Scandinavia. The Picts are categorized as a lost people, simply because not much is known or even has been found of them. But here's what we do know. They were some of the only people to ever fend off the invading army of the Romans. This can be seen by the construction of Hadrian's Wall, the northernmost permanent construction of Roman engineering. A 6th century British churchman named Gildas once wrote this about the Picts, calling them loathsome hordes, dark swarms of worms that emerge from the narrow crevices of their holes when the sun is high, preferring to cover their villainous faces with hair and blue paint, rather than their private parts and surrounding areas with clothes. The Picts have never been thought of as a civilized or cultured people, though recent archaeological evidence suggests that the Picts had a wealth of culture, and were not necessarily loathsome hordes, or simply painted barbarians, despite their warrior culture and painted faces. The Picts were some of the first people to use Celtic knotting in their art and sculptures. Large prayer stones and tablets, such as the ones above, have been found carved with Celtic knots, runes, and mythic animals across the entire surface. The Picts were even as cultured enough to have a ritual, political, and religious leader. They had a king. The lineage, though, is what's really interesting. As most scholars would agree, the king lineage was actually matrilineal. The son of the king's sister was heir to the throne rather than the son of the king. Their military, however, was less organized than their kingship lineage, and was more of a gathering of a people than an army. The Romans called them hairy brutes and wailing butchers. The Picts were northeastern Scots, so they were rather large people, but adding blue body paint, long hair, beards, and almost no clothing, that must have scared the clean-shaven and clothed Romans right out of Scotland.